What up guys, it's Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel. And you will have seen the title, it's time for a change. And I'm just going to cut straight to the chase here. So as you know, I have been doing things a certain way since I started this channel at the beginning of last year. And I think it's time for a change. You know, when I say things, I mean the videos in particular. A particular format, a certain way of presenting them, visually, all these kinds of things and factors with how I've been doing the videos. I think probably since around the turn of the year, maybe a little bit after that, so maybe a couple of months into this year. But yeah, a short while that I've kind of been thinking that what I'm doing on the channel, with the videos in particular, I can take to another level now. I've really enjoyed the content that I've made in this last year or so. And I've really enjoyed, you know, getting people on board and having people talk about music, and this music in particular, dark electronic music, in the kind of way that I love to, you know, just knowing that there are other people out there that are also up for talking about dubstep, trap, drum and bass house, etc. In that way has been great, and I've really loved and enjoyed every minute of it so far. But I definitely do think now is a very good time for the whole concept generally to be, as I said, taken to another level. It is time that that happened. But it does involve you guys as much as me. What I have also loved about Nawtystep so far is that sense of, you know, community. Just seeing, as I said, people talking about and discussing this music that I love in the same way. But it also counts going forward. So how I want to change Nawtystep and how I want to develop it going forward is just as much down to you guys as it is to me. You know, I want to do stuff that you want to see more of. But I will get to that in a second. Now, firstly, you may have noticed that in my last video, my top 10 Zomboy tracks of all time, I hope you've watched it, that I included some music in the videos. And this is actually because I received some news the other day, which was good news for the channel and for my videos generally, in that I think I'm at a point now where I can start to use music more in them. I will be doing more of this going forward. I think it will be a bonus for the videos. As I said, it's something that people have asked about. I've wanted to do it for a while, and I just think it is something extra to add to the videos and the reviews in particular, where I'm really going into the, you know, fine details of what I like about the music. And I think it helps every now and then just having like a little clip of something so that I can reference exactly what I'm talking about. So that's one form of change that will be happening with the videos in the immediate future and beyond. Nextly, I did just mention that I thought it would involve you guys as much as it involved me. And what I mean by this is that I want your opinions on, you know, what you think needs changing and what you would do to the videos and the channel generally, I think, moving forward. And I thought that the best way to do this possible, you know, to get as many different views and opinions on that would be to make a survey. And I have done that. And I will be putting this in the description somewhere. And also I will be putting it in a comment and pinning it at the top of this video. But yeah, I basically want to know what you guys think. As I said, I've been doing things a certain way for a year and a bit now, and in my opinion, it can do with spicing up a bit. You know, I've really, as I also said, been proud and happy, you know, really so with the content that I've made so far. The kind of strides that it's made, I really didn't think it would. And that's, you know, a lot of that has been down to you guys. And now I want you to be just as involved in how it changes going forward. I always want to have you guys as integral to the development of Nawtystep as I am. You know, I am the one making these videos. One of the only people kind of doing what I'm doing. If that, I could be the only person really exploring dark electronic music in this way. But at the end of the day, these videos are for you guys, and I want to make them as awesome as possible. And that is only really possible with your words, with your responses, with all of your thoughts on how it's gone so far and how you would like it to go going forward. There are 9 questions here. Some of them are more open-ended and some are more specific. But yeah, I would love it if you guys could be as honest and creative with your answers as possible. I want to make these videos as awesome as can possibly be. In the meantime though, I think it is also time for me to have a little bit of a break. I am going away on Sunday for a week, just over a week actually. The beginning of this year was going quite well. First month or so, I was just really sure and really up for just carrying on Nawtystep, and had a really good first month. January, I think, went really well. I really enjoyed it. Was really looking forward to kind of going into 2019 with a bang and carrying on pretty much where we left off last year. But I did have a couple of pretty hard months following that, after a couple of things that happened. And this kind of coincided with the channel plateauing slightly, if you will. I noticed that things weren't probably quite as fruitful. And this was what kind of led to me in the first place thinking, you know, I want to know from you guys what you would change, which is what we've discussed already. But hopefully, you know, with your responses and for me having had this time away, I can have that, you know, moment to kind of reboot and rejuvenate and just start and kind of kick off again with a bang. You know, I feel like what I'm doing for me personally and for the channel kind of needs that at the moment. Everyone that does a job, everyone that works, has their time off in a year, and this is definitely that point about a third of the way through where I need it. As I previously touched on, when I get back, I will be hoping to incorporate some of these changes that you guys have hopefully suggested through the survey, which I am very, very excited for. But it does mean that in the following few weeks after that, that there may be a couple of weeks where there may be only 2 videos a week. So when I'm integrating these changes, there may be a couple of weeks, as I said, where I need a bit more time to kind of make these changes happen and put them in place, which I think will be great. I'll love learning new stuff and trying to make these videos better, as I said, you know, making them as awesome as can possibly be. Which isn't, by the way, only integrating those changes that I hope you guys will give me, but it's also working on stuff far outside of YouTube. So these are pretty exciting things that I've hinted at before, but which are coming more and more into fruition over time. The merchandise being one of them. I promise I have not forgotten about this. It hit a bit of a snag a couple of months ago, which was something completely out of my control. It was really in motion and it was really going places, but unfortunately something happened that I couldn't do anything about. But it's back in motion and I am really excited for the finished products, and yeah, basically you're gonna like them. You're gonna like them a lot. As I've also kind of touched on before, there are other things that I want to do with the channel going forward. Some things are really, really quite big and probably won't happen for a couple of years or so. But the others are very doable, and I'm working on them so much, pretty much every day, and I'm really kind of working to kind of get them to a place where I'm satisfied with them, where I feel like I can release them to the public and show them to all of you guys. People that I've kind of talked to in detail about this will know that this doesn't stop by any means with YouTube. You know, YouTube at the moment is what the main thing about Nawtystep is, but going forward, I think it's just laying a foundation for everything that I want to do with it. And honestly, I couldn't be more excited for what I want to do with Nawtystep going forward. And if I do all of the things that I want to do and that I plan to do, then really that is my dream, my absolute dream come true. And on that note, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys who have watched these videos and engaged and done the exact thing that I have loved doing for so long, but have never known exactly how to do until the beginning of last year. And that is start this channel, and you guys have been so invested so far, and I've really loved every single conversation that I've had. I was that guy who didn't think anyone else liked this music, and now I have over 2,000 people kind of talking about it with me, and I couldn't be happier about that. Basically, I am grateful for every single one of you, and it really just isn't doable without any of you guys, so thank you. We're building a community here that is giving this music the respect and attention to detail that it deserves, and I hope that you are tuned in and strapped in for the foreseeable future. Honestly, there is so much to look forward to going forward. But that's pretty much everything I want to say. Apart from that, my next video I think will be the new Phase 1 album review, and that will be coming out probably on the Tuesday after the Monday I get back, but potentially on the Wednesday, because it's quite late that I get back on that Monday. There's that to look forward to, and in that meantime there will be no tracks of the week, no videos, and also not loads of social media interaction. You know, I really just need this time to kind of clear my mind, but not only do that, you know, also get the responses from you guys, which I'm really looking forward to. But I'll be keeping up with everything music-wise where I can, and going over all of the answers that you give me, of course. But thank you very much for watching. As I said, the survey will be in both the description and in the pinned comment of this video. But until then, guys, keep it naughty. If it's naughty, then you know. Have a fantastic week, and I shall see you, as always, in the next one. Peace out.